Hello, I'm Eddie Blair. I'm Chief Executive of Integrated Magnetic Systems. This is a company I formed a couple of years back to exploit some technology that I developed as part of a programme with Scottish Enterprise. That programme produced 4 patent applications and we've licensed that IP to form our company around. We're based in Dundee. We've got 2 labs and a very nice headquarters location on the banks of the Silvery Tay. The technology itself is a wonderful technology. It allows us to make antibodies and any other proteins indeed magnetic. How is that done? Well, it's done through genetic fusions. We take the gene for a single chain antibody and we take the gene for ferritin. We splice the 2 together, and when those are expressed in E. coli or any other expression system, what you end up with is a tiny all-biological nanoparticle that has at its core iron. Then it has a protein shell created by ferritin. Then on the surface it has about 12 or more antibody fragments that then have the functionality to bind a specific target. We've taken both single chain antibodies, but we've also developed some adapter molecules. That includes protein A, includes streptavidin, and we're also looking at novel binding proteins that detect bacterial DNA. What this means is we can create some proteins that have the binding functionality of that targeting entity, but have the functionality of a magnetic bead at the other end. This creates a wonderful platform for a number of applications. It's not a long timeline to develop a product to do bioseparation. There's not a great deal of regulatory hurdle, and in fact we've got the investment we need to develop that market already. The next markets we want to try and reach are in vitro diagnostics, and that is where we're putting our magnetic proteins into diagnostic tests. That's a challenging market in the sense that you do have some regulatory hurdles to overcome. You do need to be cognizant of the needs of the partner, the diagnostic company, but we do think we've got a number of partners that would be able to use our technology quite comfortably. The next most exciting market for us then would be to go into in vivo diagnostics. This is where we start to use our magnetic proteins to do imaging, diagnostic imaging, magnetic resonance imaging. This of course involves putting the proteins into patients. So therefore you have some clinical studies to run, you have some regulatory hurdles to overcome, and of course that costs money, it takes a long time, and that's where we need a substantial larger investment than we currently have. The last market, and this is really based on good demonstration of principle in the in vivo diagnostics arena, is to go into therapeutics. We think we can do tissue ablation, where it's cancer stem cells, where it's managing to clean up wounds molecularly, or it's some other means of ridding aberrant tissue from a particular location. This of course requires even greater investment, even greater patience from that investors, and of course has got great regulatory hurdles. So we're in a challenging spot. Right now things are going very well. We've got 2 labs in Dundee, we've got a wonderful office, we've got a great number of staff. We're almost beyond a micro company into SME, and as I say, we already have that necessary investment to reach the first stage. If you'd like to know more about what we do, please visit our website, which is www.integratedmagnetics.co.uk, or email me or any of our staff through info@integratedmagnetics.co.uk.